Hey everyone, we're live. We're live. How's it going? I've just jumped in here. I've got some other people on the way, but how is everyone? Everyone's weekend going well? Ours is crazy because you guys the the campaign has been going quite nicely, I would say. We're at 30% of our goal now. 30%, everyone. And that's because of everyone's great dedication and all of your hard work. Thank you so much. We've been working hard here as well. It's been it's been crazy. Hey Emma, hey everyone. Hey Bryce. I've got Ben in the house. So I'm gonna I wanted to show everybody though some of Ben's awesome work here. If you're not familiar with Ben, you should be. Check this out, right, Ben?
A couple little
Little
somethings.
something, little something. I love this piece. Just
Thank you, buddy. I did
because
that.
that's
Go ahead.
that's my Batman.
Yeah, that's my second favorite behind Michael Keaton. I was for Comic-Con San Diego this year.
This is great. This is fantastic.
Oh, that guy will make an appearance
Oh,
in a minute.
oh. I'm excited for that. I am super excited. All right, I've got Chris in the house now, and so Ben, how's it going, man?
Well, hey man, I'd like to say first of all, congratulations on hitting 30% plus in like 3 days. That's phenomenal.
It's awesome, right?
Hi Ben.
Yes.
It's pretty awesome.
Hi Tim.
What's up, buddy?
How you
So
doing?
I think when we were going through what you guys were launching, how this thing was coming about, everything that you built out in the campaign, all the work that you've done ahead of time, clearly paying off as people are getting jazzed about this. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, we want to like inform people a little bit on like what's going on with production so far. Are you still doing it? Are you holding off until things get funded? I'm pretty sure that the man might be putting on the suit one more time coming up soon. I'm not sure. And then what you have going on with perks and how the campaign's roll. And then I did a little something for you, given that I love Batsuit Wiley. It's one of my favorite Wiley Cody Acme props. So I blended a little girl in the mask. He's on the wrong set. He doesn't realize it. He thinks it's his thing. It's really not. This is her show. So he's getting the look, but he's totally oblivious to it. So anyway, we'll show that in a minute.
All right, I'm excited. I can't wait for that. So yes, in terms of the production, we're still trying to move forward, guys. It's been a tight budget thing, and our production has been as small as we could possibly make it because our budget's extremely small and our team is extremely small. I don't think people realize that all the visuals and everything that's come out. I mean, we've had some hands on set here and there, but by and large, the production is just Chris and I moving lights around, hooking up sound, holding mic booms, running the camera, setting up the camera, setting up lights, hanging lights, doing all the standard actor stand-ins and everything as well. If actors are in the makeup room or something like that, we're doing stand-ins. We're trying to set up shots by ourselves, just the two of us, and that's what our production looks like. And this is why we're doing crowdfunding, because I would love to have a little more of a team involved, but we don't believe in just of course friends are friends, and we love helping out friends and stuff, but we also this takes time, and there's not just time, but there's skill and professional skill involved. So that should be rewarded. So
Well, you know what I think is cool is, and what people may not know, you guys have already funded a bunch of this stuff yourself. And
yes,
for those who, are watching and just whether you like cosplaying, whether you like, theatrical productions where you're involved in whatever, to know that, and what I've explained to friends of mine who have now joined up with you guys on the campaign, and you know, I got my early, what did I get? The eggplant early bird, the 1989. Yeah. I got the 1989, and I love the little Easter eggs and the perks. Don't worry, I didn't say what it was. I just said go on the crowdfunding site. I'm one of those 1989s, and I'm looking for all the goodies, you know, that comes with it. So what I was super impressed with is the fact that, and you know, as I discussed this film with my friends, you design it, you've made it, it's legit. The stuff that you're doing is movie studio quality. Like, right, you're doing things on a small budget, and you're doing them in a really big way, and you didn't cut any corners.
Okay.
And in not cutting corners, you were able to produce all these wonderful things that add to the production itself, and which is the core of a wonderful, fantastic script. So, because if you didn't have that, you wouldn't have anything. And you've got a great story, you've got a great cast, you've got great designs. Like, everything's just rocking on all cylinders. Clearly, because you've already hit 30% in 3 days, and people are buying into this whole vision that you guys have, which is awesome.
Yeah. So what I think people don't know about us. First of all, hey Kate, how's it going? If you haven't checked out Kate's work, you should. I'm just gonna throw it out there. You should check out Kate's work. She's amazing, very inspiring. But what people don't know about it is we actually come from a commercial production background, and so I'm familiar with lighting and gear. Chris is our gear guy. Like, you want to talk about gear, Chris will talk your ear off about gear, and it's awesome. But that's our background, and that's how we're hitting such, you know, these visuals, because I'm really, really visual. I'm an artist as well. Not like Ben. Ben's incredible. But
yeah, whatever, dude.
I have an art background, and you know, that vision is, you know, it's like a picture in my brain. And it's like, this is how it needs to look, and this is how we're going to bring it about. And so a lot of times it takes us, you know, 2 hours on set just to set up some lights, just to get my lighting exactly how I want it, especially when it comes to Batman. I mean, like, you can't light him wrong, otherwise you flop your show.
You know what I want to see on the next live that you guys do? I want to see Batman's suit behind you. Do you have it, or does Kevin have it?
Kevin has it. Kevin has it.
Okay. All right. Because that bat suit is legit.
It's awesome. Mm-hmm. It is awesome. So, yeah, he's got it right now. I think he's going to. We talked about doing a couple things there. He's gonna he's got a couple of belts that he's gonna put towards the suit as well, and I'm looking forward to the suit really, really, like, coming together, because full disclosure, it's not finished yet.
hey, but what you shot so far with it, I'm like, I need to have one of those. I would wear it to the grocery store.
Yes.
I don't care.
Yes.
It's just too awesome. So, hey,
yeah.
I want to ask too, you know, you're in this campaign. The campaign's live now, all that work to build up to this, to see where you're at already, right off the bat, with all the support and what you're looking to hit. What I mean, we're only 4 days in, maybe 5.
Yeah, I think this is our 5th day.
5th day,
technically. Is that right?
So, like, yeah, I think you got on 5th day. So
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, 5.
Terrible with numbers. Yes. So, what are you looking to? What's that thing that you've put in here? Because I love all the Easter eggs, even in the numbers that you chose for why, like the 1989 one. Like, how could I not do that? What is it that you're putting out there? Like, man, if people only knew this one little bit about this perk, I think they'd go nuts.
Oh, you know, one of the perks that I'm most excited about is the printed script, because, like, this is not just a copy paper script.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've got that. I got that, and I scribble all over it. And guys, a lot of times I'm storyboarding on set minutes before we shoot, and those storyboards, yeah, some of those storyboards are making it into this book, and it's going to be sweet, because because you get to see sort of a behind the scenes sort of look at these scenes and how they were visualized before they were shot. And I never come back to my own storyboards because they're buried in filing. But whenever I do, it's like, oh yeah, that's how I envisioned it. And it's kind of cool to see the process of the vision, how it kind of appeared in my brain and then coming to life. So I would love to do some side-by-sides. We've got some production stills. We've got behind the scenes stills of a lot of the production already, because we're half produced with Act 1. And we've filmed with Batman. We've filmed with Spoiler. We've filmed some with Red Robin, and there's a whole lot that we've already done. So I'm super excited to see that printed on the page.
Oh.
On a page like it's gonna feel like a graphic novel. So it'll have that nice
Nice glossy feel and a nice cover. And I'll add, I do professional book design.
Yes.
You know, so that's my department. We're gonna make it look nice.
Well, you know,
Chris worked in publishing, so
you got a wicked artist and buddy of mine, Kenneth Carozzo, that's doing
Yes.
the cover for it. What you're doing,
Kenneth.
like I got the Dark Knight book, and it's got exactly what you're doing, which is storyboards and sketches and then the full script and everything else. And like you're putting one of these together, which I think is fantastic, which I am also getting, because I did get my 1989. So, and the emblem and all the other goodies.
And
Now,
once they're all released too, because we're gonna continue this. It's not just one book. It's gonna be 5 actually, because we've got Part 1, Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, and then Act 4, and then there will be a 5th one that'll be the full everything all together. So and we're gonna be designing it so that when you line it up on your shelf, those people that are gonna get all 5 of them. When you line it up on your shelf, it'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It'll have the whole series, and it'll be designed really, really nicely on the shelf. We might even, Chris, we should maybe do an image that stretches across all 5.
Yeah, we should.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
so you got a lot going with this thing, right? It's amazing. We're into the crowdfunding. Production has already been going on. All the goodies that come with it. I did a little something for you for a phone background.
Yes.
I'm going to put it on my phone background.
I'm so excited about this. Before we show it though, guys, this is a piece that Ben has worked up specifically for our project, and we're going to be giving away phone backgrounds, phone wallpapers. What do you call them? I don't even know.
Wallpapers.
Wallpapers.
Yes. Thank you, Katie. It's real.
Yeah, but let's see the artwork and then we'll explain it to you guys. Okay.
So I did a little like split between traditional and digital, and I never put Chuck's characters in other things other than what he had put them in, because I think it's funnier. So Batman, Wile E. Coyote and he did the whole knockoff with the green bat suit. That was on purpose. And so anytime you see Wile E. Coyote, it's in the bat suit. And I'm like, man, I do, even for Comic-Con. And they sold like crazy. All the limiteds did, the original. And so I'm like, I think, you know, when you were asking about like a little piece of something, I'm like, I would love for him to be in his element, right? Feeling himself as Batman, but he's on the wrong set. Like this isn't his. And Spoiler's just down there giving the, what are you doing? Right? What are you doing? So I did a little ink and marker first, right? So we went in with, he's got it, right? He's playing the part. He thinks it's him, right? We've got Spoiler down here. She's not having it. Then I went ahead and let's see. We're gonna flip the camera around.
No, that's not it. That's not
No.
it. That's
not
This
the one.
is it.
Oh, okay.
So
This is
we
awesome.
put in a little background, we put in a little logo, and he's just there standing on the building. She's come on, right? Like this is not for you. This is for me. It's the Stephanie Brown story.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. This is so cool, guys. So
Okay.
guys, you'll be able to win a download of this, and I'll tell you exactly how right now. You can you have permission to leave the live to figure this out if you want, but you will have time. You'll have time. I promise. For the next, let's see, how long should we run this? Monday? Should we say Monday's the cutoff?
Cap it on Monday. Yeah.
Let's cap it on Monday at 3 o'clock. So until Monday at 3 o'clock, you have until then to figure out what our Easter eggs are in our perks. And I've already posted stories on Method to Madness. This is what you will receive as a digital download. We'll just email it straight to you. If you and all our contributors, all of them are eligible to win this download. So if you go to our perks, figure out what the Easter eggs are, and I've already given one hint in the stories. Let me see if I can read that. I'm gonna read.
I mean, I kind of gave one away when I said what level I was at, but that's only if they know.
Okay, so all the backers, I can't read the thing. It says something about numbers. So check out numbers in the perks specifically, and then you have to figure out what those numbers mean, and they have specific, let's say, corresponding
meanings.
If you
in the Batman universe, yeah.
If you're in the Batman universe,
they're all
Batman
universe related,
not DCEU, not like we're not talking like Batman. You're in that universe. You can kind of get a feel. You'll start to click on those numbers, I think, pretty quick.
Yeah. So Batman universe, and yeah, there are 5 of them. Remind me.
Yeah, I believe so.
I think there are 5.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens to this. Maybe I'll do a full color on this too, but right now it's just the background. So the funny thing too is when you asked me about this, I was only going to do a silhouette of Wile because I have a contract to do Warner Brothers Fine Art, and therefore I don't blend and mess with trying to. I don't sell my own stuff out of there. Like everything goes through Chuck Jones folks, and I'm pretty sensitive about using characters in mashups as long as it's something that's I can do that's like this, which we're giving these to people who are hitting all the Easter eggs. So I decided instead of doing a silhouette, I'm like, you just got to have them in his full glory, especially with the like you're on the wrong set, So I wanted that to it, and I'm like, let's go full bat suit. That one he tends to do pretty well when I do releases of him. So and she, of course, spoiler, is in the front because this is her story. This is not his story. So anyway, that was how I got around that a bit.
Okay. What are you able to do with the original then?
I
can't.
Chuck Jones Gallery.
All right.
I can sell any of the stuff that I do for them, and I do.
Yeah.
But that would go through the gallery because that's who I have the license with. So
perfect. That's what I would want for it.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I love that.
But this is just going to stay with me.
Okay.
And then what I'll probably do is I'll probably just end up sending it to you, and you can file it away in some filing cabinet somewhere. And
it'll be right.
It'll be on the wall.
Right there. Right there. That's where it's gonna go.
Yeah. The original won't be available just available to you, but the phone wallpapers and stuff. I love doing things like that. I've done it with the mashup stuff I've done for Inktober's, and they've gone into the thousands of downloads per background, which has been great. So hopefully people get a kick out of this, and you get some more traction on what you're doing, because that's really what this is all about.
I love it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, and I think it's something that our warriors too can really enjoy. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
So guys, as you're looking at those numbers, think comics, because this is a comic film, right? Fan film, and then also think films. So those are my only clues right now.
So would you give a cap to up to what for films? Because we have or just let it fly and be like up until
right now I'm gonna say let it fly, and I would love to see some answers coming in, and then questions. If you have questions, just let us know.
They're gonna be like, here's my question, what are the 5 Can you just give them to me now?
We have had questions like that before. So.
Yes. Yes. So now, where do they submit these to? So they go look for the Easter eggs. Where do they message you on Instagram? Is it through Facebook? Is it through email? Like what is it?
Any of them.
D, all of the above?
Any of the above. We'll find it. You can message us on Instagram, would be probably the most direct. But we'll check everything before we talk about it again on Monday.
Well, but is the giveaway for backers only? It's a good question.
Yes. Yes. For backers. So if you're not a backer yet and you want this wallpaper, is worth the even the smallest amount.
Could be
what
is it?
The lowest level is digital. Yeah, the lowest level is Digital Warrior 1, which is $5.
Which is $5.
And you get a screen credit for $5, and then you get a chance to get your answers in and get this wallpaper.
Yes. So you will. Yes. Every single. Sorry, my brain is like. Every single backer gets a screen credit, and every single backer will have a chance to get their answers in. Yeah.
All right. So they got till Monday. What are you doing? Like midnight on Monday, 5 a.m. Monday, 3:34 p.m. on Monday? Is it super specific?
Actually, we've got a thing on Monday.
Live on Monday evening, right?
So there you go. Maybe by the time you go live, and then
yeah, I think our live is at 7 on Monday.
So there you go. At the end of your live, on Monday, maybe by the time once you close it out, that can be like, and had to have been by now.
Yeah,
boom, done.
And anybody who gets the answers correct gets the download. So it's not a drawing, it's not a raffle, it's not one person gets this thing. It's every backer who is able to answer the what do you might call the questions or find the Easter eggs will get a download of this. So
Ooh, it should be 6:49 p.m. on Monday. Right before you go live. And you go live and you're like, and we're done.
Thank you, Ian. No, it will be 6:47. Let's do that. 6:47, okay? 6:47, everyone. 647 is the issue that spoiler was introduced in. So
See, Ian, you were super close. It jogged the whole thing. There you go. 6:47 on Monday. Done.
6:47 is the cutoff, everyone.
Awesome. All right.
Well, 649 would be the third issue that she's in.
Okay. That's true.
Because it's like 3 issues. So that's where the 649
that would be the completion of her issues, would you say?
Oh,
Then
Ian was right. Points for Ian.
Yeah.
Ian's always right about spoiler. He's the expert.
Ian, I heard you already have your answers in, so you're good, man.
Nice. All right, gentlemen. Well, they've got some hunting to do. We've got some more work to do. Anything else you wanted? Last words on the live I've got to jump.
I was going to ask you, and we haven't really talked about how you got involved. So,
so you talked, I met you, and you talked about this project that you wanted to work on. It's a Batman film. It's kind of right
how
up
big
my
of a
alley.
Batman fan are you, Ben?
If you saw my house, right? I've got the Batman animated Batmobile. You saw what I did for Comic-Con. For my birthday, all I wanted was that new remote control 1989 Batmobile, which I got, and it's freaking wicked. And it has smoke that comes out. It's pretty awesome. So I'm a huge Batman fan. He's my number one all-time favorite superhero because he was, when I was in there, mainly the only superhero without any superpowers. Use your brain, use your brawn, and it doesn't hurt to have billions of dollars. So, you had told me about this thing, and you'd be like, hey, would you mind taking a look at the script? And I'm like, sure, I would love to. It's an honor for me for someone to share their creativity. And I started reading it, and I think I texted you the next day, and I'd already read through half the whole script. the first night, and I couldn't put it down. And then I finished it the next day. So I'm like, dude, what, you have to make this. How could you not make this? Like, this is really good writing, you know, and how the twists and turns that you take with these things, dude, I was just totally impressed. And as someone who's dabbling in writing and, you know, getting your outline down and all this other kind of stuff, I have a super high appreciation for what it takes to do a full film script and have this cohesive story that just, you know, blows people away. So I was just stunned, man, in a great way, because I had no idea that you could write. You know, I knew you did design and you did art and stuff like that. I don't mean that it's a bad thing. I just, you know, creatives, what I love about it is we're usually not one note. We do many things. And so to get into writing and jog your brain that way, I was not only impressed, man, but I was inspired to like continue doing my thing and be like, no, like look at what Tim and his brother Chris put together. Like, look at this thing. I really need to keep up on what I'm doing too, because these guys do the other stuff that I do too, and I feel a passion and a need to want to do that. So it inspired me as well. And then it got into, you know, how do we do this? And then it got into me talking about you talking about which Batmans you wanted, and I happen to know somebody who knew the Batman that you wanted. And while we're on the phone, you know, I'm texting and she's texting back, and boom, 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 and then there's your Batman. So things like that bring joy to me, because you guys you put your heart and soul into this thing, and your own finances, like significant finances, and you can see in the quality of what you put together already in the first act, and what you've shot, what you released, the trailer, everything. Like, this is professional stuff, and I'm stoked. So I'm happy to be involved. I knew I was jumping in. I saved my powder until the Kickstarter or the Indiegogo campaign, so that we could, you know, fuel that and help it go. And then I got some other buddies in who are just as big as nerds about this as I am. And here we are, supporting your mission that we believe in wholeheartedly. So.
Thank you. Yeah, I just saw the number go up, so we got another backer in as we're live. So thank you so much for joining us on this mission of bringing spoiler to the screen. It's a phenomenal ride. It's a lot of fun, and it's work too, but it's a lot of fun. So I'm glad you guys are along for the ride.
Yes.
So we've got more lives coming up, guys. So I think we're doing one on Monday with James, actually. So we're doing a live with
Comic Uprising.
Comic Uprising, and that's in the docket. And then we've got a few more beyond that. And it just keep up with us, guys. We're
well, Jim is not only a phenomenal dude, he's a good friend of mine. He's huge with comics, a big reseller on what he does, knows the knowledge runs deep, and his healthy appreciation for art and film and like guys like us and gals like us just getting out there and using our creativity. He's a phenomenal guy. So I'm glad that you guys are doing a live on Monday, because that'll be a good show.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Cool.
So,
And we've got other giveaways planned for the future.
Yes.
Yeah,
we've got some cool things that we would like to get
physical
off
objects.
ourselves.
Yeah. I've been collecting these things for like a year and a half. So
yeah, we've got some cool things. So keep up with us, guys. There's going to be some news coming up soon. But
sweet.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm excited.
Well, hey, thank you everybody who's back so far. Hopefully you're watching this and you're considering jumping in and supporting this film. And we'll see you on the next live.
Yes. We'll see you then.
All right. Take care, guys.
We'll see you then.